Hello there. I thought I'd just hop on. Today I wanted to have a little chat with you all about comparisonitis. Is this a term you've come across? I know a lot of people are using it these days, and I just thought I'd just hop in and talk to you about my thoughts on it, really. I know a lot of us struggle, me included, about how we get caught up in comparisonitis, and it's really about back to mindset again. I know I bang on about mindset, but it's so important. It's such a huge part of your business success. But essentially, comparisonitis is where we can't help but compare ourselves to other people who appear to be doing really well in somewhere where you want to excel in, or somewhere where you want to be. Somebody might be already there. And I think it's really important to remember that there's a couple things really. One is that you can't compare your beginning to somebody else's middle or end. I can't remember who said that, but it's a really important thing to remember. You can't compare where you are to somebody who's already been in the industry for 5 years. It's not the same. You will get there in 5 years' time and somebody else will be looking at you the same way. So you can't compare yourself to that. Just remember where you are on your journey and that you are where you're meant to be, and you're doing a really good job of where you are right now. It's absolutely fine. And the other thing to remember is that I was going to say competitors. So in the VA industry, we don't really, there's a term that we use called collaborative, not competitive, because we like to think of ourselves as a collaborative industry and not competitive, and that we will, wherever possible, always support each other. And it is a very supportive environment, and you'll find that there's an awful lot of information out there and support amongst our peers that will always help us, no matter where you are on your VA journey, whether you're at the beginning trying to get things going, or whether you're, been going for a long time and there's, I don't know, maybe a glitch in the software you can't get your head around. You can go into one of the groups and ask for support, and there's nearly always somebody there that will support you. So it is a collaborative industry. But I think that said, I wanted to talk about keeping an eye on what the industry are doing, and it's important to have a look out at what I like to call competitors, trailblazers. They're people that it helps you to realize where you can grow to. I think, and that should be a positive thing. Whereas competitors sounds a bit negative, has negative connotations in my mind, and doesn't sound a very nice relationship. But if you think about trailblazers, they're people that have been in the industry who are doing an amazing job, and you aspire to head in that same direction. And I think it's important to keep an eye on who's out there doing and what they're doing, and just be buoyed up by what they're managing to achieve, and it just gives you that element of excitement that what is achievable, where you could be. And so I would say, in the first, when you're setting up some of the research that's important to do is just to have a look who's out there and what they're already doing, and decide who you think they're amazing, what they're doing. I certainly still to this day have people who I think are doing an amazing job, and I love to see them succeed and what they're doing, and interested to see how they take their businesses in different directions. And and we all do end up on different path, usually in the end, and there's certainly enough work out there for all of us, so it doesn't need to be competitive. So I would say keep an eye on what other people are doing out there, and earmark a few people who you really think are doing a great job, and keep watch how they're delivering their services, or what services they're delivering. And this is always a good test to see what services are being requested at the moment, and even things like, are clients preferring the ad hoc hourly rate or the retainer packages, or what options are there out there, and what's being taken up. So I would say it's really healthy to have a bit of an eye on the market, but it shouldn't be defining you. Remember, your beginning is not the same as everybody else's middle or end. And I think it's also important, once you've done that research on the skills you're going to deliver, is to stay in your lane. Remember who you are and who you want to serve, and with what services, and to stay in your lane and true to yourself. Don't be swayed off target by what looks to be a great idea that maybe one of your trailblazers are doing, but just look with interest and stay abreast of what's going on in the industry. And the final thing I'd like to say on it is that the fact that we are a collaborative industry, there's many virtual assistant groups out there that you'll find thousands of people in that will all be willing to help and support each other. We as group owners, if you like, really encourage supporting each other in these environments. And so if there's any questions or support, or just you're having a bad day even, pop into one of these groups and get the support from your fellow VAs, because we're all out to help each other. So, if you haven't already joined our virtual assistant group, please do come and join us. Everyone's welcome. And it's Advanced Virtual Assistant Academy on Facebook. Anyway, that's all for today. I thought I'd just pop in and say that. Take care and have a lovely day. Bye for now.